In 1641, relations between King Charles and the Parliament were leading towards the Civil War. The Irish gentry seized the moment and staged a rebellion. Moneymore became a rebel stronghold, and across all Ireland, many English landlords were imprisoned and indeed executed. And Charity Staples was imprisoned in Moneymore Castle. Now, Amelia, you're in character as Charity Staples. Why was she imprisoned?
Well, Charity Lady Staples had a very key role, I suppose, in the 1641 rebellion. The rebellion really began when one of the old Irish ascendants, a descendant of Hugh O'Neill, Phelim O'Neill, was in fact at dinner at the Caulfields in Charmount. And he, in the middle of dinner, rose up from the table, called in his men and took captive of the Caulfields. At the time, Charity tried to flee the scene with her children, but in fact failed and was incarcerated in Moneymore Castle.
And her spell in the castle, paradoxically, perhaps saved her life?
Well, I suppose, yeah, you could look at it like that. I mean, many of her plantation landlords and tenants were ruthlessly slaughtered by Phelim and the rest of his rebel men. Unfortunately, she underwent a lot of hardships in Moneymore Castle. She was forced to live on the flesh of rats and to feed that to her children. But indeed, she did get the better end of the bargain as she came out the other end of the rebellion and returned to Lisson House.
It still has part of the original 17th century building in it, is that right?
Yes, it is the oldest surviving dwelling house in this particular area. It was the only house not to be burnt down by the rebels, and the reason for that was because of the forge that was here, which the rebels of course used to make their weapons, their staves and their pikes.
It is indeed, it's a wonderful place, and I look forward to going round it.
Thank you.
1641 was only the start of it. Civil War broke out in England, and in 1649 Oliver Cromwell came over with his new model army to subdue Ireland. In 1690 William of Orange and King James brought their European armies to the Battle of the Boyne to do battle. The rest of that century was full of warfare. In defeat, the Jacobite army destroyed all on their path retreating. The town of Moneymore was razed to the ground. And you can see Amelia as Charity Lady Staples and her band of reenactors on special occasions on the Moneymore Heritage Trail. So why not come along and learn a little more about the history of this little town?